Today on CTV News at 5, getting development moving. From Cambridge to Kitchener, the latest plans in place for priority projects affected by the region's water capacity problem. Plus, the impacts of artificial intelligence and how wrong information sent one local restaurant into a panic. And summer hair solutions, from wigs for hair loss to fun styles for seasonal events. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We begin with the next steps for both Kitchener and Cambridge when it comes to getting development moving once again in relation to the region of Waterloo's water capacity problem. Cambridge Council unanimously approved a water allocation policy last night, prioritizing development projects based on community benefit and long-term planning objectives. Once the region releases newly approved water flow for the northwestern part of the city later this year, the city will allow staff to decide what goes forward instead of consulting council with every project. Developers were urging council to go this route to avoid political influence.
As a result of the decision, obviously we're working through a number of projects for both a high-rise project and a large master plan greenfield subdivision. So this certainty, both in the Cambridge area and in Kitchener and overall in the region, definitely helps.
The allocation plan gives higher priority to affordable housing and job-creating projects. Meanwhile, the city of Kitchener has already announced the projects that it will allow to go forward first with its additional water flow. City staff are expected to greenlight a variety of affordable and supportive housing projects starting this week, including a 60-unit partnership with Habitat for Humanity on Holborn Court, a 34-unit transitional housing project for newcomers on Wellington Street North, and a combination fire station and rental unit development downtown. 2 men have been charged in connection with a human trafficking investigation dubbed Project Mermaid. 42-year-old Marco Ariel Manaroni and 30-year-old Carlos Gutierrez are facing a combined 16 charges. Peel police say the investigation, in partnership with OPP and Correctional Service of Canada, was launched last November following allegations a female victim was being trafficked and sexually exploited in the GTA. Investigators also allege one of the accused used an unauthorized cell phone in prison to communicate with and manipulate the victim.
So it's important to know the signs of human trafficking looks like. If you go to our website, we do have a list of indicators. They are, some of the indicators are vulnerable. They prey on vulnerable victims, whether it's people new to the country, Indigenous, people with disabilities, people who are addicted to drugs are targeted. Lately, we've seen an increase in the last 4 or 5 years of social media. People engaging, traffickers engaging victims through social media.
Police say the accused are associated with the MS-13 street gang and believe there may be more victims. Waterloo Regional Police are out with a picture of a suspect in a string of thefts from optical stores. Police sharing this image, saying they believe the suspect went to multiple retailers and swapped out new merchandise for older sunglasses. They'd like to hear from anyone who recognizes the person in this photo. The Ministry of Natural Resources says 173 wildfires continue to burn in northern Ontario. Most of the fires have burned in the last 10 days and forced more than 1,800 people from their homes. 12 of the 13 evacuated communities are First Nations. Yesterday, First Nations leaders called for a public inquiry into Ontario's wildfire response, accusing the province of leaving communities to fend for themselves. Premier Doug Ford has said his government has done everything it can to respond to the wildfires. We'll take a look at our forecast here locally with Ashley Bacon. Ash, it was Kind of nice to see cooler temps out there this morning. Heading outside, though, I don't know if I was quite ready for it. Felt more like a late spring, early fall morning as opposed to a July morning.
It was a little bit of a shock to the system. We've had such a strong start to July temperature-wise. Coming now into around 20 degrees as a daytime high today. It is very, very much cooler than we should see this time of year. But I think it was a warm welcome by a lot of folks. I mean, we've had, as I mentioned, very hot conditions, very smoky conditions. So seeing that rain push through yesterday and now the sunshine with a bit cooler temperatures, I don't think anyone's complaining.
It was a nice break.
It was a nice break, exactly. Let's take a look at our radar, because if you remember yesterday, that was just covered in rain and shower information. But look at that, nice and clear. We are looking at pretty clear skies over the next couple of days. Of course, you know, with this sunshine, you never know what's going to happen. But overall conditions improving heading into towards the weekend. 19 out there right now, a westerly wind at 30 kilometers an hour. So it is quite cool. But let's take a look from uptown Waterloo this hour. And you can see there, perfect evening to get out and enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, the sun is shining. Great evening for it. Ash, thanks so much. We'll take a quick break. We'll tell you what you need to know. Grab your lederhosen because it is Oktoberfest night at Jack Couch Park tomorrow. The Kitchener Panthers taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. First pitch, 7:05. You can grab tickets online ahead of the game. Researchers behind a new report examining the occupations of people who have died from opioid overdoses are hoping it will raise awareness about the number of people impacted by the opioid epidemic. A report found more than a third of opioid-related deaths between 2018 and 2024 involved people who worked in construction or trades. The lead author says the research reaffirms previous findings that construction workers are disproportionately impacted. However, the study also notes the rate of opioid deaths was similar for workers in natural resources and agriculture. A local restaurant says it's not closing, despite what AI search results were telling people. Anime's Bakery and Restaurant in Millbank says over the weekend, Google's AI search tool was telling people they were shutting down for good on July 31st. This is not true. The confusion appears to have started when another Anime's in Illinois announced its closure the week before. The owner of Anime's here says it was a scary situation.
Panic is what I was thinking. How could this information be so wrong? No wonder people have been asking. It was terrifying, honestly, when you've worked so many years and so hard to build a reputation, and then to have somebody just all of a sudden say you're closing down and to have that big rumor going around is quite terrifying.
The owner of Anime's says the situation was resolved quickly once they were able to alert Google. Kitchener's new Cowan Recreation Centre is still months away from opening, but one of its biggest features is already turning heads. The city has installed 2 pools made using stainless steel. City staff say the metallic material offers more than a reflective shine. It also helps with maintenance, environmental impacts, and long-term costs. For instance, when it comes to repairs, fixes can be made with underwater welding instead of draining the pool.
With this kind of pool, while it initially may feel a little differently when you first step into the pool, overall it provides for a better user experience and, as I said, less downtime. And that's important because it means that we can get more kids into swimming lessons, we have more operational hours, and people can use this pool.
The city estimates the pools will add an additional 48,000 swimming lesson spots in the first year of operation. It's expected to open later this year. Okay, stay with us. We have more news, and Ashley's back with your full forecast coming up after the break. But before you go, we'll check in on what you need to know. Stanley Park summer markets return tomorrow night. There will be local crafts, treats, activities, and much more. Entry is free. It'll run from 5 until 8 p.m.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
After after the rain came cooler temps. And I think while it was a little bit of a shock to the system, Ash, we were talking about how it was probably welcome news for many people after all the heat we've seen. You know, it didn't quite feel like summer, especially early this morning, but you know what? A nice break.
Absolutely. And by the mid-afternoon, it was warm again out there. I mean, I needed a jacket this morning, Leanne, but definitely not on our lunch hour.
Yeah.
It definitely
The sun came out and it
Yes.
heated things up out there.
Well, the good news is we are looking to get back into where we should be this time of year. So not too hot, not too cold, just perfect. Let's take a look back out at Uptown Waterloo this hour. You can see those trees are blowing in the wind there. There is a bit of a wind out this afternoon, so you might want to consider maybe a light wind jacket this evening if you're headed out. But overall conditions warming up and continuing to be quite comfortable out there as the sun is out. As you can see, there's not a cloud in the sky. We're expecting relatively clear conditions for at least the next 24 hours. Let's get into it with our future cast, because that helps paint a picture of what we can expect. So nice clear skies at the moment. Now that's going to continue through the overnight into your Thursday and your Friday. There is a chance we might see some rain on Saturday, but at least Thursday and Friday we are looking at an absolutely perfect couple of days ahead. Right now on the West Coast, an absolutely gorgeous day. Sunny and 28 in Vancouver, 29 in Prince George, 19 up in Whitehorse. On the other side of the Rockies, a sunny day in Alberta, 29 in Calgary, 28 in Fort McMurray, and 27 in Edmonton. Through the Prairie provinces, continuing to be beautiful. A mix of sun and cloud throughout. 27 for Saskatoon, Regina, Thompson, 25, Winnipeg, 23. Even up in Yellowknife, 24 in a mix of sun and cloud. Iqaluit, 16 with a mix of sun and cloud as well. As we push further east, as you can see, temperatures a lot lower than we've seen in the last few weeks. 17 in Ottawa, 19 in Montreal, 22 for Toronto, 23 in Windsor and Thunder Bay. So those are the hottest spots in the province at the moment. And on the east coast, things a little bit darker there. The sun not as bright today. Corner Brook 20 though, and 18 in St. John. So although it's not as sunny, at least it is still quite comfortable. As we mentioned, it's around 19 degrees in Waterloo region, so feeling a little cooler than we've normally felt for this time of year. 10 is the overnight expected low. That is a little bit below our seasonal for this time. A northwest wind of 20 kilometers an hour is expected. Perfect if you want to open up your windows and maybe turn off the air conditioning. Now tomorrow, things starting to improve temperature-wise. We're expecting a daytime high of 23, so still just below where we should be for this time of year. UV index of 7. So if you are spending some time outside, make sure to be sun safe. As a reminder, 26 is normal for this time of year. So as we mentioned, we are still a little bit lower than that, but as we take a look at our first at 5 forecast, things are starting to improve already by Friday. 26, the expected daytime high. A slight chance for showers on Saturday, and 26, with showers continuing into Sunday, and 27.
Summer is all about enjoying the weather, being able to be free with your hair and have fun with it. We are joined today by Michael Suba, the owner of Continental Hair. Great to have you back in studio.
Great to be here.
Okay, we're talking a few different things here. First, we're going to talk about some options for women who maybe are experiencing some hair loss.
Yes, the class of the field is our Contessa system. It is a permanent attachment. Basically, it is bonded over top of her own hair. She doesn't have to shave. It's really nice. Stays on for a month. It is the most beautiful hair you can get. And there's no knots. It's basically the most perfect hair system that you can get. These are also examples. They belong to clients, but they don't mind right now. It's okay. And so, yeah, with something like this, it is the closest thing you can have to getting your hair back.
Yeah.
There's no restrictions on anything that you want to do, swim, shower, jet ski, all that wonderful stuff, and it looks amazing. So it just needs, every month, you have to have it taken off and put back on, and it's lovely. It really, really is pretty.
It's honestly such a fantastic solution as well.
It is, and especially since it's using what we call virgin hair with the cuticle still on it and everything, it's perfectly natural. Nothing comes close, really.
You do have another option, though, here for us, too.
Yes, this is a topper. It's a clip-on. It's daily wear. Same type of hair. Really, really pretty. Perfect. Passes the waiter test. Here, you see how that's just so nice with the part. And it can be styled any way you like. Something like this can be highlighted, and it's fun.
Yeah,
is
which
fun.
is great if you just want to change up your look as well.
It's addictive. It really is addictive. So,
Okay. Well, speaking of changing up your look too, we know that summer is all about events, possibly weddings, things like that. We're going to talk about some event hairstyles as well.
oh yes, and talk about fun hair. You've got extensions that can be clipped on or taped in, which are terrific. Especially, you know, if you just need it for a weekend or something, it's lovely, and you can wear them up.
Yeah.
Right, in something like an updo or a French roll or something. You can, especially if it's really hot up, you know, you want to get that. You can be formal and relaxed and cool in the heat as well. And then, of course, a ponytail, which is something that I think is coming back really quite strong because it's so simple and it's so elegant and it's classic.
I love the ponytail, especially a high ponytail, because you need to have long hair to do it. We're actually going to do it today on
Yes.
me, and we've brought Davide along as well to do the hair. Thanks for coming and joining us.
My pleasure.
Okay, so you let us know exactly what you're going to be doing, how you're going to be putting this ponytail
Yes.
in while we go through it here.
So this is a beautiful ponytail made with virgin hair, European virgin hair. So it's very easy to use. So basically, we can just do a ponytail with your own hair.
This is such a good look for weddings, I think, especially. A lot of women have been wearing the beautiful high neck halter dresses, and I think, would you agree with me that your
Oh,
hair up goes really nicely with that?
Yes, it's a little bit. It's a little formal, but something like this, it is classic and comfortable, and it's a great look.
Yeah.
It really is.
So these types of ponytail extensions, they're different than just the clip-ons, right?
Yes, it is. It's a little bit more intricate. It's usually somebody is going to help you put it in,
Okay.
and everything. But it stays there.
Yeah.
You know, you can dance the night away. It's all good. That's fine. But with something like this, you know, the color match is
Yes.
important,
Okay.
and we're always fortunate with our color match for you.
Yeah.
This is absolutely perfect for you. And something like this with, like you said, a formal thing, or you know what, even just an informal thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it's a great look. And like I said, it's a classic look. And it's in summer, it's comfortable because it gets that hair off your nape. So it's a lot cooler than
Yeah.
having that covered.
Okay, Davide, walk us through exactly the steps you're going through.
Yeah,
here.
so
Walk
basically I
us
did
in.
the ponytail with your own hair using a regular elastic. And after that, I clip in the ponytail extension into your elastic, and I wrap it with a strand of the extensions to blend it in
Oh, nice.
perfectly.
Okay.
How does it
Brush
feel?
It feels really secure, actually. And Davide's a pro at this. We know that. He can go through this really quick. I feel like this would take me time if I was doing this on my own.
Well, if you're putting it on yourself, of course, you're going blind, so it's difficult to do.
Yeah.
Oh, are you done?
Yes.
Are you done
Are we
already?
Yeah, it's so quick.
Okay, I'll spin it around back first so we can show the camera here. What do you think?
Oh, lovely.
How does it look?
Oh, wow.
It's
Amazing.
very long.
It's lovely.
And it feels very secure.
That's amazing.
This might
is
be
what I wanted.
my new hairstyle for my next event. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in
you.
and
Thank
showing
you.
us some different summer hairstyles. Great to have you.
Thanks a lot.
Here's what you need to know as we go to break. Sons of Sabbath, the Black Sabbath, the Motorhead tribute is coming to Maxwell's Concerts and Events this Saturday. The 19-plus event will have tickets available online.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
KW's Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Listen all summer for your chance to win. Turn the lights off, carry me home. With Bounce to your backyard.
Here's the final 5 stories we're watching today. Canadian Blood Services is appealing for donations due to a shortage in the country's blood supply. CBS says the supply has declined by nearly 20% since June 1st, and that there's now limited supply of several blood types, which is not sustainable for patient care. It says it needs roughly 18,000 appointments a week to keep up with hospital demand. But over the past 6 weeks, they've fallen short by 1,500 to 2,500. You can make an appointment online by visiting blood.ca. It's a long-standing question for coffee lovers. How many cups a day is okay? An American Health Organization claims the answer is 5. According to the American Health Association, 5 cups of coffee a day may actually help heart health rather than sabotage it. The organization says with the average cup being about 250 milliliters, that amount of coffee can help cardiovascular health in some people and is generally safe. The AHA adds that while a moderate dose of coffee can help some people, highly concentrated forms of caffeine like energy drinks can have negative impacts, including anxiety. The study looked at dozens of research papers on heart health and general well-being. 6 belugas from Marineland are now swimming in their new homes in the U.S. Marineland and a group of U.S. aquariums helped move the first batch of whales in a complex process that began Monday. The whales are said to be doing well. The shuttered theme park originally planned to send its 30 belugas and 4 dolphins to an aquarium in China, but that plan was blocked by the federal fisheries minister. Instead, the animals will be sent to aquariums and marine parks in the U.S. and Spain. A local fly fishing shop owner turned rod designer is getting international recognition. Scott Hall and his wife have owned and operated Grand River Fly Outfitting in Fergus for the past 12 years. 3 years ago, Hall took on the additional task of rod designing. He's since been featured in Fly Fusion magazine, the first Canadian to get the distinction.
I think it was time that somebody, sort of stepped up and said, you know what, why don't we have a Canadian designed and engineered rod company out here? As we know today in our environment, we want to support Canadian. We want to support. I've had a couple guys that have said, your rod, is there anything that's made other places? I said, yeah, it's made overseas. He says, what? But it's designed and engineered in Canada. I said, yeah. He said, that's what I've fallen in love with.
At 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will hear from the magazine editor about what caught his eye when he saw the Canadian creation. And finally for us, a Brampton couple is celebrating after a husband's Mother's Day gift led to a major payday. Wills bought his wife Audrey a Lotto Max ticket for Mother's Day, which turned out to be the winning ticket for a $70 million jackpot. The pair say they already have some plans for the money, including a kitchen renovation project and purchasing a vacation home in Jamaica. Now, I think that is the Mother's Day many dream of. We'll leave it there. We'll be back at the top of the hour. Tony Grace will have your next local news at 6. For now, we'll check in with the team at CTV National News. Take care. Have a great night.